Check 1 2, check 1 2. Miami on the Rocks. Casey Chops. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at MIA on the Rocks. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Apologies to everybody. You know, it's been a minute since I put out an episode. Shout out to Kelsey Monroe. That episode's been blowing up. We got a little inconsistent as of late, but that's going to change. I promise. We're working on a new format to release very soon. We're going to incorporate a music vibe into the podcast. So I appreciate everyone's patience and continued support. Today's guest got my brother Pooh from Unkwn in here. What's up, my brother?
Casey?
What's good, bro?
What's poppin', Casey?
Dog, for the people that don't know Pooh, he's been in the nightlife game for a very, very long time. I've known you for over 10 years already, dog, right?
11 years.
Right?
I have a video of you, actually. I was seeing it through my phone. You at Euphoria.
Damn, bro. That's where we met, like the 90 Degrees Euphoria days,
yeah,
right?
With Jake and Invite Miami.
Yeah, bro. And fast forward over 10 years, we're all still working together, bro. How crazy is that?
That's tiring, bro.
Yeah, right?
It's kind of tiring. How you feel about it?
I love it, bro. Like, people tell me, like, people come to me and they're like, bro, like DJs that just moved here, they're like, bro, how do I get into Pilos or how do I DJ here? I'm like, bro, we've been known each other for like 11 years. Like, this is like long relationships and you just moved here, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
shit's gonna take a minute for you.
A lot of people don't understand that, you know? I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you really have to put in work to get to where you're at right now, you know? It's just not that easy.
Think of it, like, I was just a regular ass DJ. You just started promoting. Jake was just a promoter. Fast forward 10 years, everyone elevates in their position. You run one of the biggest promoter companies. I'm one of the poppin' DJs. Jake is a club owner, basically. You know what I'm saying?
We all leveled up, you know. We all see, you know. I think we all like meet up and see each other. We respect each other, you know. We've been grinding for a long time, so we know the work that you put in, I put in, and Jake put in to be where we're at right now. You know, it's not that easy, man.
Exactly. So like 10 years goes by, you see the elevation. Then, God willing, in another 10 years, maybe we're at the Grutman level. You know what I'm saying? And we're at that level now, opening venues and like, you know, and we're...
Wait, before anything, I want to ask you something, Casey Chops. Since, let's say you've been DJing for what? How long?
I started in 2007, so like 14 years?
14 years. Can you explain to me what has changed in those 14 years of DJs in Miami?
The DJs in Miami?
No, like just the industry of DJs.
Only in Miami?
Only in Miami.
But what do you mean? Like, give me like
let's say, like, what has changed? Like what was the difference? What was the difference from the beginning, from where you started to where it's at right now?
Are you talking about like technically the craft? Are you talking about the business? Are
Everything
you talking
about being a DJ.
Okay, I would say technically, like, you really have to be able to talk on a microphone now. Before, like, the Euphoria days and things of that nature, like, DJs didn't really have to talk on the microphone. You didn't have to, like, party rock. You just had the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Now, the style has gone, because I remember back then, I was like, damn, I wish the style was more New York, and I could be the talk guy and the DJ guy. Because before, there would be a separate MC, remember? There would be the DJ, then it would be a separate host.
Be actual host.
And at that time, I'm like, yo, why can't the DJ do both? But that just wasn't the culture here at the time. That was only a New York thing. But now, fast forward, now it's the culture here to where the DJ can be the MC and the DJ. And that happened maybe in the past 5 years. That's
say 2015, around there, 2016, the whole transition. I'm asking because when I was promoting, you know, I see the ins and outs of like the partying of generations of what's been happening for the past 11 years, 10 years. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of people don't dance anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? Like, a lot of people don't dance with like each other.
That has a lot. Okay. That has a lot to do with. Hold on. Before we get into that, by the way, I want people that don't know you to I want to lay the foundation on who Pooh is real quick before we get into all of that. Pooh started off being a promoter, and right now, basically who Pooh is, you are a founding partner in Unkwn, which is one of the most talked about promoter groups now that you guys do your own parties, your own events and stuff. And then you also are ill on the media side. You do music videos, you direct music videos. And so is it safe to say like you're a lead promoter / video director? Is that what you like? What do you
what kind? I didn't even know how to put myself in that. I didn't know. I don't know what title to put myself actually.
Okay, so let's just
like,
say
I know that I just do things because I love doing them, and you know, if it comes out dope, and it's dope. You know, I like doing videos. I like, you know, doing what I do. You know, it's
so on the let's say on the music video side, just name like 3 big artists you've worked with on the music video side. so people could get an idea of your resume.
Just overall, just working with people. Like I work with brands like Ciroc, I work with Diddy, I work with Bad Bunny, I work with Farruko, I work with Ozuna. I worked with a lot of people in that industry of just media.
Right.
You know, and I've worked with a lot of people as well. My whole marketing campaign with Unkwn as well, you know.
Right, and then on your promoter side, you guys have done everything from concerts, you know, to weekly parties to you guys have done it all on that side as well, you know. Yeah. And you're kind of like shout out to Troy, shout out to Richie. You guys, when you guys announced Unkwn, you know, how long has it been since you guys created that?
About to be 4 years.
4 years. So it was like the big three, you know what I'm saying? And I always looked at you as like the creative mind behind it, like with the media and
that was my role in Unkwn, because we all have roles, you know. We don't step on each other on whatever roles that we have in the company, you know. So with me, you know, I always think outside the box, you know. Always trying to make sure that we stand out more than anybody else.
You always brought the visuals to the brand.
Yeah, I always brought the ideas and said, look, let's go this way, you know, maybe if we do this and put these two together, you know, this song with this visual, maybe we'll attract this type of crowd or this or that, you know, like, you know, we already knew the mission that we were on, so pretty much we decided to move on in together. We're like, yo, you know, leave your house, I leave mine, let's move in together and let's blow it up.
Yeah, okay, so now people kind of have an idea of who Pooh is. He's a main player in the Miami nightlife, does music videos and he's done it all. So back to our conversation, just how things have changed and people not dancing. I think it comes down to social media, bro.
It has to be social media, because they feel like, I feel like they have to hold like an image of themselves, because if they go dance with a guy or a guy dance with a girl, they'll be like, no, you're ruining my image. You know, I got this going on.
You know what it is? Everyone is brand management now.
Right.
Everyone is. You don't have to do anything in the industry. You could be a regular girl, but you're a brand now. Everyone is their own brand, so everyone's protective over their own brand.
Very protective.
Who they date, whoever they date, it has to match their brand. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so wild to me, because I'm saying it because I went to Cali for a party, Gasolina in Cali, and when I looked over, everyone was dancing, bro. Everyone was dancing with each other.
In Cali,
everyone was dancing.
I thought it would be the opposite. I thought it'd be more bougie in Cali.
That's what I was thinking too. So when I went there and I'm like looking over, because we hosted over there, and I'm looking over, I'm like, yo, everyone's really dancing. Like they're really grinding with each other. Like you don't see that in Miami anymore. Back then, yeah, you know. Back then people were grinding with each other. All we had was MySpace or something like that. Was it MySpace or Facebook? I know it was Facebook.
Like,
it was Facebook.
Yeah,
no, it was Facebook.
Yeah.
But people didn't really give a hell, you know. People didn't really care. I feel like a lot of people were having more and more fun in the clubs that people are having fun now.
Yeah, it's more about capturing the moment in the club more than it is about actually having fun, you know?
Yeah, I think
it's more about, oh shit, robots, we gotta film it. Oh shit, fucking, you know what I'm saying?
It's experiences,
like that's why the theatrics mean so much now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why you go to like a Kiki on the river and there's like a chick spinning on the ceiling, because it's about the presentation now.
Yeah.
Everything, I feel like everywhere you go has to be camera ready. Like it has to be, whether you open a restaurant, whether you open
everything.
If you open a little culada stand, that shit gotta look cool to where if it looks good on it gotta look good on Instagram.
Yeah, but it's part of the game right now, bro. And that's why you have to adjust when it comes to, like, you know, if you're in the industry, you're gonna have to adjust to what's going on with your surroundings, you know.
But because everything is about the look now, it's made it superficial. You get me? That's just what comes with it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, that's why people. Bro, to be honest with you, that's why when I'm off, I like going to places like Típico, because people are dancing with each other, bro, and it's still that type of vibe, like, you know, like, because, yeah, you're right, because I think, you know, girls are looking at guys different now too, bro. I feel like girls look at guys
it's a touchy subject, but at the end of the day, I just feel like it's playing in both parts, bro.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, 100%.
100%. I see it because that's what I do. Like when I go to my parties, I'm not partying. I'm literally observing of what's going on, who needs help, or what can I change to make it better next week. And I'm always overanalyzing. I'm like, damn, bro, no one's really dancing. You know, people just really just, you know, there.
Yeah.
You know, people are dancing, but within themselves. Like, you know, they're doing a thing. The girls are with their friends, and, you know, she's slapping her ass like, oh yeah, you're my girl, you know, you're my bitch, whatever. But
I noticed that.
But if a girl going up to a guy, and in the middle of the club and they're grinding, that's not happening. That's not gonna happen.
Bro, when I was young, bro, that shit was like, oh my God, that girl's pretty. I'm attracted to her. I wanna go up to her and grind behind her. You would get nervous, and then she'd give you rhythm back. You're like, oh shit, it's lit.
It was a mission, bro. Back then, I feel like you had to know how to dance for you to even go to a club. Because if you didn't know how to dance, then what are you doing standing there? You're like a dork standing there.
That's the way.
Now it's like backwards. It's like, no, man, we good out here, man.
It's crazy because I did notice that you go to the club now, you'll see like 5 guys at one table and then a different table with 5 girls.
And they're just like looking at each other. But I think it's just the other generation that's coming through because we're older, you know.
But it's like
we're the '90s babies, you know. It's different. Even music was different.
Yeah,
you know, everything's
the gender dynamics are completely different now with social media, and it's just like, you know, girls, bro. At the end of the day, I said this the other day, and I believe that is true. I feel like over sexual imagery, because guys are seeing girls naked on Instagram fucking all day. They could go watch porn. They could see more naked women in one day than any man in history could see in his whole life. Think about that. That does something to a man's mind, right? Then you take the female side of it. So sexual imagery, I feel like the abundance of sexual imagery is ruining men. And I feel like on the female side, the abundance of attention is ruining women. Like women are getting DM'd by millionaires in Dubai and all. 100%. Women can't even identify a respectable man anymore because they think all men are like the guy who just sent them a dick pic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's hard. Like these women have not had this amount of attention ever in their. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's going backwards now. It's gonna come to the point that a guy gonna have to go up to you personally and be like, "Hey, listen, I want to talk to you," and grab my number. I'm gonna put it on a piece of paper, and they're gonna be wild about that.
Right.
Think about it.
Or will they? Because
they have to.
They're getting so used to talking online that I think the in person is making people nerd. Like
by persons, that's what they want, because they're so used to having the DMs. They're gonna wanna gotta go up to them in person.
You don't think people are losing that ability to be able to communicate?
I don't think so. I think it's too much already. I think it's gonna have to come back to like the early stages how people were doing it back then.
So you think it's gonna go back to that?
How would you do it?
And it's not gonna go to where like, do you think these kids, these new generation, they're not even going to want to party? Do you think they're going to want to stay online? Do you think they're going to want to be in the metaverse?
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, damn, all right, so let's say, the generations that we've been seeing, okay, I'm for the past 10 years, I've been seeing the transitions of the party life, you know, like what is next in the next 10 years?
Like I said, does it go back to how it used to be to where fuck social media, let's have fun? Or does it go worse with the social media and they don't even want to go out?
That's why I come in as my job, as in I have to educate the people, as in why we're here and why we do these things, you know?
Right.
I don't want people to mix the social network to the social media with the actual life of partying, of like how it was and what is meant to be, how it was for me back then when I went to these parties.
But these kids are different. Like they're like,
I feel like they're teachable.
Do you know that male virginity has gone up? Like these kids are not even like having sex like that. Do you know that? Like the trend
but you know
of
why?
like
Because they're not going out to parties, bro. They're not going out to parties,
but
man.
they're not in, like, I don't know what it is, but like gender dynamics, bro. I don't know. I want to talk to like a high schooler and kind of like really pick their brain and kind of see.
I talk to kids.
Are these young boys even wanting pussy? And do these young girls even want to have?
So I'm talking to there's always gonna be your people that want to party, people that don't want to party.
Right.
And I'll be talking to his kids because I need to learn what's going on with these kids' heads, what their direction they're taking, or what is it that they're seeing in this whole party life industry. And I talked to some, and they're like on that same route that I was in when I was young. Like, oh, I want to party, I want to throw parties here, pool parties. They like it,
okay.
But as long as they get a taste of it, you get me?
You get a taste of it.
As long as they go to these parties and they see with their own eyes, like, yo, I want this too.
Got you.
How can I do this with my peoples?
Got you.
Like promoters. At the end of the day, when you first time promote and you see it with your own eyes, like, yo, this is crazy. Can't wait to tell my peoples. Now you're creating a lifestyle for them. Now you're bringing them to the clubs and they're seeing it with themselves. I feel like that's very important.
Yeah.
I think promoters is very important to this industry because you're teaching these people this lifestyle. A person that goes to, let's say, to Dirty Rabbit that doesn't have a promoter or anything, they only see it as I'm gonna go here once a week. That's it. I'm out, and I'm out.
Yeah.
A promoter is like constantly, like, yo, come out Tuesday, yo, come out Friday, come out Thursday, come out Wednesday, whatever the fuck, But they're going and they're seeing it that you could build relationships in this industry. You could build friendships being in this industry.
That is different than being online.
Exactly. It's different. Like you actually build friendships. I built so many friendships in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And there were like people that were coming to my parties and now I'm going to the baby showers. Like we built relationships that strong, because we're You know, it's that's why I see it as you build friendships with this shit, bro.
It's crazy because these new kids, all their formative things that happen in life, they're happening online. They're going to prom. They're meeting their girlfriend online. They're going to class online. They're hanging out with their friends Friday night playing Call of Duty online. Like all their formative events in their life that are happening as you grow up, they're happening online.
Yeah,
so it's
but it's our job. How do we, tap into that?
Is it going to be to where we have to have metaverse parties? Is it going to go to that?
I mean, obviously it's going to happen. People are going to obviously going to end up doing metaverse parties, but what's going to make a difference? Like how do we distinguish the difference of
I wish there was a way we could see the actual numbers. If there was a way to see the trends of is club money going down? Is nightlife revenue going down in Miami? Is it going up?
What do you think? What do you think? Honestly, you're a DJ. You've been in this game for a long time.
Because the city of Miami is getting hotter with out-of-towners moving in, right? So it's hard to really gauge that. You know what I mean? Because you're getting more out-of-towners and shit. So, but as far as just what these kids want to do overall, and do they want to hang out and party? Do the new kids want to go out and find pussy? Do the girls want to, you know what I'm saying? Because bro, imagine this. Say I'm a 23-year-old right now, right? In our day, we could go to the club and find another 23-year-old girl and
Easy.
hey, right? But now the 23-year-old girls are hanging out on yachts, or they're at Live with the 28, with the 30-year-old men that are millionaires because they're getting DM'd.
But that transition happened 2015.
Right.
I think 2015 was the peak of girls going to bigger clubs or getting to the older clubs
because they're getting invited on Instagram. Imagine
it's
the baddest 23-year-old girls when we were young. Imagine they're all at Gramercy now, and you can't even you get me? That's how it is now. The baddest they're getting paid to go to clubs and to hang out with 30-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
It's changed.
Social media.
I think with my parties, and to keep it just the way that we do things is we actually build friendships. We don't. I don't know, man. I just feel like we build these friendships that's why they always with us. It's different to me, man. I feel like you have to go in there and build these things with these people, bro. You just can't go in there and just abuse them and buy this table, buy this, and do that. It's not like that, It's more than just a party for me. It's always been more than just a party.
Bro, we've done everything. We've seen the evolution of Wynwood, bro. We've seen South Beach. We've seen Sunday be absolutely nothing, and it turned into Sunday's the main day of partying. We've seen all different type of transitions. What are you? And then musically, we've seen we've seen reggaeton come, we've seen it go, we've seen the EDM bubble in 2012. It was an EDM bubble, and it was David Guetta and EDM and Ultra. Then reggaeton came back. Then it was that. Then hip hop. We've seen all the different waves.
I know it by heart, but I know the whole stems of everything, how everything happened with music. Everything from when I started to where I'm at right now.
So let's talk about the music side of things, and then let's talk about the party side of things. Musically, what do you see and where do you see it going?
Bro, honestly, I feel like if I was a DJ, I'll be pissed. Because I feel like they're just giving you, I feel like you're in a radio at the club. Does it make sense?
We gotta unpack that because there's pros and cons to it.
I feel like sometimes DJs gotta play a certain list, of music, because if not, they're gonna be bugging you yo, play this and play this and play this. Back then it was just yo, rock it, and that's it, rock it.
But this is the thing: you still DJs from the beginning of time to now, we still have to play the hits, no matter what. Yeah,
but it was
right?
At least it was a mashup or something else.
But what's happening now is that, for example, every month, say, back in 10 years ago at Euphoria, every month we'd have 5 new hits. We'd have new hits.
Actually, it would take
now
longer.
What's happening is now we're not getting hit. Everything is disposable.
No. The thing, you know what it is? I feel like music is getting dropped weekly. Since
it's
music
disposable now.
So music getting dropped every week is okay. What is popping?
This is what used to happen, bro. When radio was dominant and radio was relevant, radio would tell you what the hits were. People listen to radio and be like, "Oh, this is the hot song. This is this." But now radio is not really relevant. Everyone's on Spotify, Apple, so you can't really predict. We could guess what the maybe the 5 hits on the Bad Bunny album are, but what's the one? You know what I mean? We don't know. We have to test them all out and see. You know, it's not like the radio is going to tell us like before. Radio would play fucking, let's say the Raul record with Bad Bunny every single hour. You'd be like, this is the hot record of the club. But now radio we don't have people telling us what the hits are. You got to really wait for the people to tell that. You know what I'm saying? So I've asked people all the time, and the Bad Bunny album is a great example. Like, what's the hot shit from the Bad Bunny album? And everyone tells me different things. So it's like until we...
it's tough, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really tough to be a DJ right now, man.
As a DJ, this is the problem. As a DJ now, we sound outdated. But you have to sound outdated because we have to play records that are proven. So I hate that I have to still play Zafaera. And the pandemic fucked shit up even worse because it put a year gap of no...
And then those tracks had to get played at the clubs when we got back.
Exactly. So what am I going to do? Am I going to play Zafaera, the old stale song? But when I play it, people are still going to go crazy. But some people, the music enthusiasts, you got to remember, the average person is not like us. They're not music.
Yeah, that's
the average person is
that's
like,
what I'm trying to get at.
fucking Jasenia driving her kids to school. You know what I'm saying? She's not on it like us.
Yeah.
So to us, it's like, yo, why are you still playing Zafaera? That's not cool. It's not trendy. But at the end of the day, if you look at the club and you see everyone moving, I could play the new Bad Bunny song with Raul, but guess what? I guarantee you, Zafaera is gonna get a bigger reaction because people don't know the Raul. It takes a minute for people to like catch on, the masses.
Okay,
to catch.
I got a question for you then. Since you say you be club hopping, just what is one of the DJs right now in the industry that's been like, okay, this guy's rocking it. He's different.
That's hard to
and why
distinguish.
Is that?
Because do you want to be a DJ that has a niche? Or do you want to be a DJ that can rock anywhere and work every single day of the week? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's certain DJs that are all Latin and they're good, but they can't work every day of the week because they're not open format enough to be able to hop around and do different vibes. You know what I'm saying? So there's no one that sticks as far as someone that's doing something different that I'm like, oh shit, there's no one.
No one, right?
There's no one.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because let's say I want to be a guaracha DJ.
No, not even about that. Just saying, like, bro, just something that stands out in a set for you. Like, every time you go to a club or whatever, like, there's not one DJ right now you can say that, yo, this guy's doing some other shit that I haven't heard yet. Like, mixing, whatever the case may be. But
that's because, why would you do that? Because you're doing something that is not, like, your money would take a hit. Like, you wouldn't get booked enough. You would get booked maybe once here, but you're not gonna be able to work fucking Pilos, Copper Blues, you're not gonna be able to do all these spots 5-6 days a week because.
And that's what I mean when I say like it sucks to be a DJ sometimes. Not sometimes, but like of the era of music that we're going through, the way it's getting displayed or being thrown at to us. It's back then I feel like a lot of people would just throw all types of random shit together and.
Give me an example. Okay, so give me an example. Back then, who was a DJ that was like that cut through to you that was different?
I mean, everyone was playing differently. Everyone was just playing differently. Like, you throw reggaeton, they'll throw some, like, old school, like, rock, and they'll throw some, like, like, prime hip-hop, and then they'll have mashups that go into house, and then it will go to this. It's like, yo, like, that was huge for me. And now it's, like, it's very, like, Latin, and then hip-hop, a little hip-hop, and then Latin, a little hip-hop, and it's, like, they throwing it there. They're not doing like the mixing and the whole thing.
That style died.
That's what I'm saying.
That style died. That AM was the father of that style.
And it died. I don't know why it died like that. I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate the music anymore. I get mind blown if I go to a club. I'm like, yo, this guy's killing it. This guy's really DJing. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, with the blends I've never been a fan of blends. It's funny because when I had Don Hot and I had Conflict in here, the way I categorize DJs, I look at it as wrestling. There's the WWF and the WCW, right? Let's say the WWF are the party rockers. That's the Don. I would say top of that, the champion in the WWF, I would say you got the Don Hots. You got the dudes that could rock. I'm in that federation. Then on the WCW side, you got the dudes that are like Conflict, that are like AM. They don't party rock with the mic, but they're turntablists and they're that style where they're true open form. Mauricio.
Yeah.
And then you see some DJs that try to be in this federation.
Like Mauricio, I was at the Wharf the other day. He killed it, bro.
Right.
Mauricio killed it at the Wharf. I'm like, damn, bro, that's some That's some good shit right there, bro. You killed it.
But then that style is not hot right now. And it's because the style of Miami sometimes will be in this federation, and then you'll see DJs try to like change your style to match this, and then sometimes the style will be here, and you'll see DJs over here try to, oh shit, now I gotta pick up a mic and party rock and try to be this DJ.
And the reason why I'm saying it because I've been at my own party sometimes, and people be like, damn, who is this playing? I'm like, what are you talking about? You guys killing it. He goes, nah, bro, I haven't heard this song, or this song yet. You know?
Because that's the average person. That's how the average person, they want to hear the hits.
And it's crazy. It sucks. I'm like, yo, these guys just started. I'm like, he's starting up. He's warming up the decks. Like, he's killing it right now. What are you talking about?
We're warped, bro, because we're out 5 days a week, bro. The average person is not out that much. We hear fucking Safaera fucking 10 times a week. You get me? So it's annoying to us.
What music do you listen to when you come home?
Chill. First of all, mostly I'm not. I'm listening to podcasts. But, like, if I'm listening to music, it's chill shit, R&B, like
I like oldies, man, like soul music.
That's what I listen to. Me too. That's anything in what we do, bro. Since we work amongst fucking locura, bro. Like peace is expensive to me. So massages, silence, being alone, like you know what I'm saying. Fucking,
silence for sure, bro.
Fucking being alone, being chill, candles, dim light, anything that promotes peace, I'm for, bro. Because my life is the opposite of that when I'm working, you know. So. But yeah, man, where do you see it going? Oh, musically, I know I see the music thing going.
Yeah,
I see because we went from the EDM bubble. Now we were in the reggaeton bubble. Now we're coming back. I feel like the Latin tech house is gonna be a wave coming.
Yeah, it's no, not commercial, not yet.
It's going. That's when it's gonna cross over soon.
It's very soon. I mean, the Martinez brother did it with
Raul, with Kimika,
Raul, and Fuego did it with. I forgot his DJ.
Faye did it with Nieve.
Yeah.
That song is hard. Then the Bad Bunny shit he just came out with his girlfriend singing Ogu. Yeah. What is it? I forgot. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. And then, so now there's like a little 4-song set you could do that Latin tech house with, which is cool. Let's see where that goes.
Yeah, but Oscar G started that shit back then, bro. In Miami.
Yeah.
He was a pioneer when it came to that, bro. And talking about that, bro.
Latin tech house,
talking about, fucking Oscar G's been the GOAT for that. I love tech. Yeah. I love tech. I like house music, so I follow this up, you know. But yeah, bro, Oscar G's, that's the reason why everyone liked him, because he will put Afro with tech. He'll put Cuban music, like old school Cuban music, and mix it to tech. And that's what everybody was going to his parties, because it'll give you that Latin vibe, you know.
Right.
So, I mean,
that's what I like.
Big up for Oscar G.
Yeah, that's the difference between the house era, like in 2013, and the house music era now. Is that the house music era now is more tribal. It's less like that. It's not like that European vibe that you was hot into. It's more guaracha. It's more like
let me tell
Latin
you though,
vibe.
that tribe thing is going on for years in Miami.
Of
bro.
course, but
Space is,
of course,
you know,
but I'm saying crossing over into the mainstream.
Oh yeah,
you
now
know
it's become mainstream. Who can I give that to? I could give that to Red Tape, DJ Red Tape, that did a song with Gordo. The tech one. Them boys put that on the map, man. Them boys really put that track on, and that shit skyrocketed, bro. Everyone's trying to be on that wave right now.
Now, what else are you feeling with musically?
Man, I don't know, man. Honestly, I know right now Latin right now is the biggest.
Yeah.
No one's gonna touch that right now anytime soon.
Yo,
bro.
I would hate to not live in Miami, dog. Imagine having to live in LA or Vegas. They're still playing that cheesy shit. Like they can't play Latin barely. They're still playing Gasolina. You know what I'm saying? So like they're super limited. You think we're limited? At least a Miami DJ can play hip hop. He could play house. He could play dembow. He could play perreo. He could play reggae. He could play dancehall. We could go all different places. These dudes that live in where it's just white people here, black people here, and some Mexicans over here, like the West Coast and shit. They could play hip hop and then cheeseball house, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like they don't have, and maybe a little Gasolina, a little Latin, but they don't. Thank God in Miami it's a cultural melting pot, and we could go everywhere with the music. You know, because it would really suck if we lived in fucking Philly. You know what I mean? Like
thinking about that, bro. In Wynwood, when did Latin really pop off? In 2000, I could say 2015. Bro, everything happened in 2015. You know?
I would say
that's when Bad Bunny and Ozuna came with the Latin trap.
I would say 2014.
That's when the Latin trap came out?
No, the first time was when I'll never forget, I was in the radio station and Def is like playing a reggaeton song. I'm like, yo, who's playing reggaeton? What the fuck is this?
Was it Nicky Jam or something?
No, it was J Balvin.
J Balvin? No, but I mean like more commercial, like everyone literally switched sides when it came to like.
That's when the J Balvin, when the Colombians started doing it, when it was Ay Vamo.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like it was more to like the trap when Ozuna and Farruko and all these guys did the trap.
I feel like that came a little bit after.
I think it was like 2015. I had to be, because that's when the whole transition.
I know for 100% fact, 2014 is when Ivamo came out, and we were playing that shit on the radio on Power, and it was the first reggaeton song we played in like years and years and years and years, and it was that, and it was him, and I'll never forget, it was J Balvin with Ivamo and Jay Alvarez, and people were getting them confused. And then you had, I remember going to Colombia for the first time, and the first Latin trap song that got big, and I was in Colombia in 2016, was La Caución.
Yeah,
yeah,
bro. That's what to
that
me
was that little era. It came
me,
like a year.
Yeah, but that grabbed the younger generation, bro. Because I feel like that right there gave us a reason why to be like, hip hop-ish. Give us a reason to like rap. Or like Latin, it's
we never heard it before.
We never heard it before, and it was new, bro. After that, it was game over, bro. Yeah. That's when everything started with the whole Latin party nights, like, bro.
I have a question. What do you the perreo era from, like, let's say the Daddy Yankee, Nicky Jam, we seen that, like, let's say 2008, 2007 era, and this era, what do you see in the Latin demographics in Miami? The difference between the two, like, is it more Spanish now? Because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like back then Latins were like more hip hop vibe-ish. Like, we're more hip hop.
We were in the hip hop side of it, and
like you would see Cubans rocking golds. You get me? Like,
and Latin was like, okay, it's a little taste of us, like it wasn't our full playlist, bro.
Cubans would talk to you like, what it do? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it would be like, but now from Hialeah, but now the Latins, these new kids that came up in this generation, they're not as hip hop anymore.
No, they're actually grabbing it by the balls, and they're proud to say they're Latinos right now, bro.
Right.
Because back then we were into the hip hop, which 2008, who was running that? Atlanta was the prime time in 2008.
2008.
Yeah, it had to be like Atlanta, like Lil Scrappy, Lil John, and these other guys that had that 3XTs and the jerseys. That was that time that was our to go to.
Right.
And then reggaeton was like, chill, it's cool because parties, we could dance at least, but,
like no one, back then, like in the 2008, 2007, Latinos weren't coming out with like, I'm Dominican, I'm Cuban, I'm Puerto Rican. Now, everyone's repping their shit hard, you know what I mean? Like,
you think they're culture vulturing?
Huh?
You think they're culture vulturing? Like,
Well, Derek G said this, and I agree with him, and he said, I wish more people celebrated Miami culture and not where their parents are from. Because a lot of Dominicans here are not from DR.
Yeah.
They were born here. Your parents are from DR.
Yeah.
You're a Miamian.
Yeah.
I
mean, I rep Miami to the
So, me too. And I feel like when people ask me, they're like, what is a Miamian, I tell them me. Because, like, even when me, like, I didn't learn Spanish from, like, parents. So when I learned it from the city, so sometimes I sound like Colombian, Dominican, Cuban. I have, like, things from everywhere. It's like a melting pot of a bunch of different things, Yeah. So it, like, but this new generation, they really champion where their parents are from, and they, like, lean into that culture, So yeah, it's interesting to see, like, where the Latin shit has gone. It's huge.
No,
now.
it's huge. It's exploded already, bro.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny's about to be the first
he's Drake.
Latin. Yeah, 100%.
He's Drake. 100%.
100%. It's crazy. But even from that, let's say 2015, when the first Latin party started, from what I remember, that I was going religiously every Thursdays, which we got to give it up to is Junior at Brick.
Right.
I give it up to that man for me because I didn't have places to go. It was just full Latin for me at one time.
Right, because Wynwood at the time was more hipster.
Yeah, it was hipster.
Like that, yeah.
And then that was the only place for me to go to when it was just like Latin,
Right.
And it opened up a lot of eyes for me to be like, damn, bro, this shit's really here, like the culture's actually picking up. It's finally picking up, And that's when it gave me, when SQO opened up, I'm like, yo, I want to do a ladies' night, bro. I haven't seen a whole that's how crazy the Latin world wasn't that big yet. There wasn't even a ladies' night Latin yet.
Right.
And I did it with Jake SQ on a Wednesday. And it blew up because it was just so different. It was called Escapate. Escapate conmigo de Basuna.
Yeah, well, people were taking the Latin shit and applying it to everything with brunch and all the things because it was a Latin version of everything.
People were just noticing, okay, look, that's it. It's popping off, bro. People are like actually,
the music just took over.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Now it's just, I feel like it's all Latin now.
I like it because now let's talk about the climate of hip hop right now. The climate of hip hop right now is so, especially up north. Like you go to like Chicago, New York, it's all drill. it's not party music, you know. Girls aren't
like no one's doing like club bangers. Like
girls aren't trying to hear that shit. You can't really dance to drill. You know what I mean? You could do that little dance that they do for God, but like women and guys can't dance to drill. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about that. So these young kids up north, it's all about killing their ops, and like it's more masculine. Like, it's not even about trying to get pussy, bro. It's not even about pussy. You know? That's why I love the Latin shit here and the culture here, because it's about women, bro. They make music for women, you know? Like, I DJ for women, you know? I don't want to go up north and just hear Pop Smoke and fucking, you know, rest in peace, but like all these drill dudes that are just, you know, like...
No, I feel you completely, bro. I feel you completely.
It's... Yeah, bro. And then what I love about Latin is hip-hop is stuck in a certain tempo, you know? Like, if you make a song outside of that tempo, it's looked at as not cool. So, but the thing about Latin is you could do a Latin trap song, which is 70 BPM low. You could do a perreo song, which is like 95 BPM, which is like mid. You could do a dembow song. Thank God for dembow.
Yeah,
That's like 120, and that's how. So Latin people, they're open to all sounds, to all type of rhythms, and all type of, you know, it could be fast, they'll vibe to it. It could be perreo mid, it could be slow, really, and they're receptive to all sounds.
And they all work with each other too, bro. And hip hop, all work with each other. That's why the reason why we're at now, bro. Everyone looked out for each other, bro. Everyone worked with each other. Everyone made a song with each other. Like they didn't say no to, like it was literally everyone brought that culture up to where it's at now.
And I feel like what draws me to it is everyone's humble, the humility. Like if I'm Raul and you're Bad Bunny, you look at the comments and Raul will say, "Thank you for allowing me to," in Spanish. "Thank you for allowing me to participate in your song," and "Oh, you did an amazing job." You know, when do you see that amongst like hip hop? And imagine like Young Thug to like Gunna, "Thank you for allowing me to partake in your."
I appreciate you, bro. But you have no idea how much.
Yeah, no one has manners on that side. Like, you know, on in the hip hop.
Because you look like a pussy if you do it, and it's fucking sad. But you know, it's a Latin thing too. You know, we're very humble. Like, you know, that's
hospitality. Like that's, you know, like I can't leave Miami, Pooh. I don't want to I don't want to live anywhere. I don't want to I don't want to raise my kids anywhere else, because
I feel like Miami's
people say if you want to leave Miami, go. Please leave, because we need room. It's full. Like, if you don't know what you have here, if you want to take it for granted, please, because I know what it's like if you go over there to LA. I know what it's like if you go to New York. I know what it's like if you want to go to these other places. You'll be back.
Yeah, people are taking shit for granted, bro. I love Miami. It has everything. It has everything you need. It's all types of people are here too. Like, you meet everyone here, bro.
Culture, bro. I mean, aside from the weather and you know, the beaches and all that shit, that's medicine in itself. The sun, like, but just the culture, the Latin vibrance here, and people live hard. People from here, their parents come from third world countries, so people come here and I feel like we don't. Who did I say this with? But I feel like we don't deal with like all the other bullshit that the rest of the country deals with sometimes. You know, I feel like we're like our own little I
feel like we're on our own little world, yo.
You know,
it makes sense. Or maybe we're just different. You know, maybe we're just in a.
I look at us like more like another country. I look at us more like.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. Remember, the industry that we're in, bro. We meet so many people that we could actually understand. You know what's going on. You know,
right?
It's a lot of people that don't meet a lot of people and is still stuck in that bubble of, you know, the world.
I feel like we live in Miami's more like another country in Latin America than it is another city in the United States. Does that make sense? I feel like we're more like our own little country. You know, like. Yeah,
we're just different, bro.
Yeah, bro. I love it here, bro. And then I got even a more, like with the whole political and everything going crazy, like with politics, I even got more of an appreciation for living here because we're balanced.
Yeah, bro.
You know, like honestly, you have the left, you have the right, so we're like a very balanced city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got more appreciation. Shout out to all the Cubans. Y'all built this city, and I've gotten more of an appreciation for Cubans and the way they see shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's happened in the past like 3 years to me. You know, like I gained more of an appreciation for that.
Shit's changed, huh? Since the pandemic.
Yeah, bro. We're crazy, bro. Like
it's like, whoa. Yeah. Okay, then. Well, look at that. You know. You know, we were there at that time. We were talking. You know, and a lot has changed mentally for me as well. You know. Yeah,
bro. I'm. It's crazy, but then, you know, after the pandemic, I said it like, bro, I don't know. I mean, I'm the best of my career this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, even before the pandemic. And I was scared that what's going to happen after the pandemic. Am I even going to have a career? But it took off. Like, it's been better than it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like, And that's just attributed to just years of relationships and being able to fit anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you told me in the Euphoria days that I'd be doing fucking Latin brunches, playing salsa, you know?
Same thing with me. I never think that, you know, I'll be where I'm at now, bro. It's putting years in this shit, bro. Thanks to Jake. Jake, I appreciate you, man, for putting me on, bro.
Yeah.
Jake put me on. He taught me, you know, Alex Rock as well. Joey. He taught me a lot into, you know, what this game is all about, you know?
Yeah. What do you, as far as the party now, we did the music, as far as the party scene, what do you know, we saw the whole brunch wave. You guys got one of the hottest brunches on Sunday at Piglos right now. You guys, I say you guys got the Sunday crown right now. I like to say who got the crown, whether it's a DJ, whether it's a party, whether it's whatever, you know. I think you guys got the Sunday after because I'm definitely from 1 to 4, from 1 to 5, Copper Blues got it. But then from 5 until like 9 or 10 after that, I would say it's more of like an after brunch party.
It is after brunch
y'all
party,
got it. 100%. You know, y'all got it. So where do you see the wave? Because, you know, Wynwood blew up with the day vibe and then it kind of fell off. And then
it
now
fell
it's
off
coming back.
and bro, not for anything, bro. It did fall off and we actually, you know, brought that shit back, man. No one was really going out.
Yeah. Where do you see it going?
3:00.
Where do you see like the wave going? Like,
hey man, just keep it rocking, bro.
Yeah, right?
Just keep it rocking and if I don't think nothing's gonna happen, bro. I feel like people are still gonna end up coming out in the daytime. Mm-hmm. As long as you do shit right, you know? Make sure people are still having fun.
Do you see another area like
another area popping
off? You think
off?
Wynwood's getting tired at all? You think there's another?
Nah, bro. I tell myself that every day because I ask myself a question like, yo, are they tired? And then every week it gets more. It gets more packed every week. And then next week it's more packed. Yeah. And then the next week is more packed. Mother's Day, I'm like, are people going to come out for Mother's Day?
Do you notice
people
like
came
more
out.
like, because we all know more out-of-towners like moved here a lot, right? Yeah. Do you notice it in your parties? Like more 100%. Like, 100%. And it's new to them, you get me? So it's like kind of, maybe it's old to us because we've been in it for a minute, but like, you know, partying on a bleacher is new to them. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you think the city needs? You know?
Needs?
Yeah. What do you think the city needs?
Damn, dog, that's a good question.
What do you think the city needs? Like,
do
you feel like everything is just exactly the same? Doesn't matter where you're at, but everything's exactly the same. Everything's the same experience.
We want shit to change so much here, but we got to think, compare it to other cities. We're the top city.
Yeah, but fuck them. We're talking about us, bro.
Yeah.
How do we stand out from everybody else in this city?
That's what I'm saying. We already do. Every DJ in the world wants to come to Miami and work. You know, I know a gazillion DJs that move from New York. Yeah. I know a gazillion DJs that move from they all there like behind me like, yo, I want to DJ, like how do I get on? Yeah. You know, like so we already got the crown, like, you know, like by far. So it's like it's like asking someone like who's fucking lapped in a race, like what else you got to do? Just keep lapping these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But if we're gonna really try to answer that question, like what does it need?
Like I feel like we need something new, man. I mean, thank God for these fucking weeks that we've been having, the F1s and almost everything that we've been hosting here that brings something different to our city.
Like a boost of energy.
Yeah, you know? Like it's different, you know? Yeah. And people bashing people for going to these events too. It's like, yo, why are you hating?
I don't bash people. I just, you know, like I said this the other day, like if the spelling bee, the national spelling bee came to Miami and gave Liv a bag to have Tiesto at Liv, people will be talking about spelling bee weekend in Miami. Like, yo, you going to the spelling bee? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but I feel like
so it does come with like some dick riding, but there's, you know, like I get it, like networking purposes, but like to be the like, for me, it's like if you're gonna go to a F1 thing, be able to name at least one driver. You know what I'm saying?
Think so? I don't think so, bro. I feel like if you want to go to this thing and experience it, how you're a fan if you've never seen it in person or in live or anything. Like, if you're gonna go and experience it, then you become a fan after going. I guess
you're right. I guess it's hard to read someone's intentions. There's a fine line with intentions there. You know what I'm saying?
Even
like,
if it was bad or not, it's like
if you're genuinely curious about it, but. It's hard to tell who the hype beasts are because it's hype. Yeah. So you don't know who just the hype beasts are because I don't like hype beasts. You know what I'm saying? I don't like sheep either. Yeah. So, but if you really have genuine intentions, then I get it. You know, but it's hard to read. Sometimes it's hard to gauge who's real,
like, what do you
who's
mean?
being
like,
fake.
Like a girl getting on the car talking about, oh, I'm going fast or some shit.
Like that what?
Like girls been posting this past week. They in the car like, oh, I'm going fast.
Yeah, like
the seatbelt on, like, oh, safety first.
Like if a new Jordan comes out, right? It's hard to figure out who is really into Jordans and who is trying to get this new Jordan just because everybody else is trying to get the new Jordan. You know, that's where it's hard to like distinguish who is, you know. But like, there's probably people tweeting about the Bad Bunny album that hasn't even listened to it yet.
That's true.
Because everyone else is tweeting about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
people, out, you know? People. I feel like social media is just a blessing overall, bro. I just like seeing what people say.
It's both. It's definitely both.
I feel like I love seeing it, and I love when people talk. Like I want to know where their mind is at, you know. And I see them like, all right, that's fine. And I see other people talk like, yeah, well, I guess that's fine too, you know.
A lot of people, that's not really where their mind is at. That's where everyone else. That's where the trend is at. So I feel like a lot of people.
Well, I guess for me it's different because I'm in the other side of like, okay, if you like that, then I'm gonna see how I'm gonna feed it to you.
If 5 people are doing this one thing and I go and I don't like it, I'm gonna speak about how a lot of people are doing this, but it's not for me. You get me? To try to balance out I'm not going to do it, but there's too many people that will fake it. It won't be real to them, but they'll fake it because these 5 people are doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can't get with. Like, just be authentic to yourself, And women are like that. Women are going to be like that, bro. Like they have to.
Yeah, the fear of missing out. Like, there's no way I'm not going to
go. Men can date a girl. Like, you could like a girl and you don't have to ask me shit. But if a woman is going to date a man, she's going to get approval from her friends. How, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what do you think about
a woman is not going to go against her friends and do so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's just how women. So a lot of people are feminine. The femininity is like more hype beast shit. But like, shout out to the men that aren't afraid to speak out on something that goes against what most people are doing. You know what I'm saying? I always got to applaud that in my mind. You know what I'm
saying?
No, 100%. But where were we going with that? But yeah, just what the city needs, like
something different.
You know what I want to see, and I try to, and I'm gonna do it soon. But like I put my soul there, and I saw in New York they did it, and it was slam. They did a bachata night, but I want to see people dance with each other. I want to see. I don't know if it could happen, but I want to see salsa come back. I want to see some young kids dancing salsa with each other and be ill, be nice, and be like dope with the chemistry. I want to see some bachata, some merengue. I want to see. This is just all in general, not just Miami, but I want to see chemistry between men and women again. Between masculinity and femininity, man. Whether it comes in the form of dance, whether it comes, I want to see that.
Yeah, man. I feel like, and it sucks because I see it. Like, if you don't have clout and you go up to a girl and be like, yo, I don't want to talk to you, which is sad, right?
Yeah, bro.
And I see it, and like, it's fucking sad. I don't know, man. It's just weird to me that it's going that way.
Yeah.
Or it's been that way for the past 4 years.
Yeah. That's why it's like all it takes is like for example, Bad Bunny did that mambo song on his album, Después de Playa, and bro, now it's gonna be like, now as a DJ you could play some. It crossed it over, so now I could play some merengues like in that set. Now there's a little baby set that I could play.
So now you could
see if the young kids are, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if Bad Bunny drops a salsa, bro. Imagine that
album was insane. He literally dropped each type of Latin songs.
He's incredible. He's incredible. The only thing he was missing.
His team's a genius too. His team's
because he's a producer as well. He makes his beats too. So he knows sound and.
No, I know. I feel like he knows what people want. That's it.
Yeah,
he knows too much. It's scary.
He knows that he can experiment and get away with it too.
It's scary though. He knows too much because that boy did some anime stuff. He did a video with anime, and then the whole anime world said, "Oh hell yeah, he's part of us." And the same thing you were saying. What about his culture vulture? You don't know if he did it generally or he did it because he knows there's a field for that,
Right. I mean, yeah. The only thing bro, if Bad Bunny drops like a salsa, bro, and then you start seeing people dance salsa again, I will be in heaven, bro. Like, I just want to see people dance. Like, when that Bad Bunny song comes on, that mambo shit, that merengue shit, I want to really look at the crowd and see what goes on. I want to see
You're going to see the crowd, but
women and men start dancing.
No, they're not.
I know women are going to dance with women.
They're going to dance in place, bro. That's it. They're gonna dance in place. Even people don't even dance with them friends no more, bro. Back then, when I was young, 21, I'd be like, hey, look, it's 4 my boys. Hey, I get 4 girls just in case, want to be dry. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be standing not dancing with nobody. We bring 4 girls, hey, 4 guys. All right, we're dancing. We'll switch up, because we're friends. Yeah. As friends, yo. Not even I'm trying to smash another. As friends. People don't dance as friends now, bro. Think about that.
Brand management, dog.
Think about that, bro.
Making sure. But imagine, like, if we at that time, everyone had cameras too. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know how we would act.
We did. We had a photo bucket. You remember a little photo bucket? It was a photo bucket?
We had the fucking flip phone on the razor. Like, but no one was like on it.
Remember that? You had to download the pictures and get a file, then go on there?
I tried to go through my old MySpace shit to try to find some of my shit.
Bro, that was good times. But that's one person. There was one girl in my group that had a camera. And she was the only one that took pictures for all of us and put on a file called photo bucket. And you had to go in there and grab that shit the next day.
When you think about what the city needs, you think we could do a party with no phones? And strip everyone from their phones and just see what happens. I want to do it as an experiment more than anything. I don't even care about making money.
That'd be a dope documentary, though.
Ooh,
That'd be a nice
like see what happens, bro. You see like crackheads in the corner like this, bro. Like you see girls like this. They got like 100,000 followers. They haven't checked their shit. They're like this, like yo, my phone.
Am I really here? Am I really here? You know?
Yeah, we should do that. We'll pay you to. I'll invest. We'll pay you to party. You imagine getting paid to come.
I think that's too easy.
Free.
I feel like that's too easy.
Come in. We'll pay you to come in, but just. We'll give you free drinks, but just give me your phone. And we'll sponsor it by a fucking phone company or something, whatever. But just let me take your phone and just see what goes on.
Just put it this way. Just put it this way. What about when you go on vacation? Don't you feel a little bit more loose because no one knows you?
Yeah.
Like you're able to be like, all right, I'm gonna go talk to this person. I'm gonna talk to them. They don't know me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Why is it that can't be that here? Why is it that you have to hold the imagery so much, so heavy? Because you live in Miami. Because you live in your own hometown. Are you scared of what people are gonna say about you?
It's just because your brand could get you breads. It's like you can't have.
No, I'm talking about regular people, bro. I'm not talking about us as.
Yeah, but even a regular girl could start an OnlyFans. Now she got to protect her brand. You know what I'm saying? It could be any.
So you're telling me that she's okay with putting all those things on online, but she's not okay with dancing with somebody on.
You're right.
Person?
She got to look cool with it because if she dances.
So if she's dancing with a regular Joe,
if she dances with someone dope and it looks good, she'll be with it. But if she dances with someone
with a regular,
that's
like
whack
a random
and
Joe.
Good, that's how these people think, bro. It's whack.
It sucks, man.
It's whack,
Back
bro.
then, it was like, yo, I bet I could get that. I don't know, go try it. It'll be like 1 no, 2 no, 3 no, 4 no. I'm like, nah, man, just give it a rest.
These girls have an elevated sense of like, what social media did, and I'm into like all the rest in peace Kevin Samuels, just like the red pill shit and how men and women, the gender dynamics have been changing and shit. But like now, women, the average woman will not talk to an average guy.
No, sir.
You understand? These women could be 5s and they think that they're 8s. Literally. Because their shit is still flooded with DMs of dudes that don't get pussy, that want to smash, and they think that that's like valued. Like these dudes are just desperate. Like, but that doesn't actually mean that they're like giving you you know what I mean? Like giving you genuine like attention. You know what I'm saying? It's fickle attention. It's cheap attention. So women are getting that. Then it's all about, girl, do whatever you want. You could fucking be unhealthy. You could be fucking whatever. But as long as you feel good in your own skin, that's what we're going to promote, instead of like, nah, do better. Yeah. So women are walking around like they're the shit, like even if they're not, like, and it's I feel bad for the average guy. You can't be a guy that makes 40K, drives a dope little Kia and get pussy anymore. You can't be that guy anymore. I feel bad, bro. Like you got to really level up now, because these girls are getting hit on by dudes in Dubai and like dudes with blue checks, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so the game has really changed, bro. Like, it's funny because I'm into gender dynamics and how that shit works, and it trickles down to with what we do, like club shit. Like you see men and women, how they behave in the club, how they talk to each other with alcohol, who trying to get with who, like what people want, like. And it seems like to me that these women are not even fucking with dudes. Like, get away from me.
Yeah, that's exactly
how
what's
it seems
happening.
to me.
No,
bro.
it's exactly what's happening. And I see it. I get it. You want to go out there and have fun, I get it. But damn, bro, like, reject every single guy that you don't know.
But then you try to put yourself in the female shoes, and it's like all these dudes are doing are just DMing a gazillion girls, see who lands, who's trying to fuck. Like the music, it's all strip club music. I'm trying to buy the bitch. No dudes is having real dope conversations with women anymore. It's all about trying to stun.
That's what I'm saying.
I see the females' perspective.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine now, let's go back to how it was back in the days. It's gonna have to go back to that. Like, I'm gonna go up to you and talk to aliens and want to have a little word with me.
Because it's dependent on technology. Because if technology keeps advancing, it's gonna go that way. The only thing you could do is strip the technology to make us go back that way. I don't see us going back naturally. No,
I feel like if we do, I feel like it's still possible, bro.
So what would happen if it goes back? Just people are on their phone.
No, I'm just saying, like, you could do it just in real life, bro. Like, just go up to a girl. Like, a lot of guys ain't doing that right now. Yeah, go up to a girl and be like, hey, what's up? I want to talk to you right quick.
In order for that to happen, you got to take away this. You got to take away the phone. For them to they have to force themselves to do something they don't want to do. It's too easy. People want to do what's easy. You know what I'm saying? So
and they'd be like, just follow me on Instagram. I'll DM you.
Yeah, DM, yo, what's up? It's fire emoji. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got to come up with nothing clever. They don't, like. I don't know, man. And then I'm noticing that these new kids, their attention is like this. They can't even ask them to read a whole page of something. They won't be able to do it. They could read everyone's attention span is a TikTok. Is a 15-second TikTok. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Which is why when you DJ, I noticed that too. That to DJ, you gotta you can't really just let a song play anymore. You gotta hit mad sound effects. You gotta do things to be like like, yo, pay attention,
Yeah.
you know, because they're gonna lose their fucking attention span, you know, like, so you really gotta like metaphorically like clap at motherfuckers now to like, yo, pay attention, you know, like
on the door. That's
yeah, everything is a
15-second
15-second reel. That's how these kids' attention spans are, you know. It's like little tidbits of everything, just little. So they're like fucking dopamine crackheads, you know, like.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they even fucking put all those seasons on Netflix, bro. Like 1 through 10, watch it in one day. Go ahead. You know, people don't want to wait. You know.
Yeah, bro. People don't. Yeah, dog.
Damn, bro.
We got deep. We got a little therapy talk right there. I got my brother Pooh here from Unkwn. Plug all your social media, bro. Plug everything.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's Pooh on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, by the way.
There it is. Anything you want to touch on as far as anything you're working on the media side, the music video side, anything?
Yeah, we got some projects going on now. I'm doing actual MC Visuals EP.
Shout out to MC Visuals, your
Yes,
partner,
sir.
bro. He's a beast with that
Yes,
shit.
sir. We got something coming up now with them EPs. Using some girls that I know, some guys that I know, trying to put some videos to remake videos of other people that done songs too, you know. So trying to do a little remix to see if I could do better music videos than others.
Well, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
So I'm doing a whole EP out of that. So let's see how that shit works out.
That's dope. What about on the Unkwn side? You guys
Yeah, we got
doing more
we have something big actually coming up now in the next 4 months, man. So it's
I see you guys were going to promoting. You guys were going to DR, right?
yeah, we're going to DR in 2 weeks now. We're going for Mike Towers, but we got something big coming up here in Miami actually.
Good shit.
Something really solid. Give the flowers to, bro. I want to give the flowers to
Who you want to give flowers to?
Legends. Well, to me, DJs that I looked up to when I was actually, you know, promoting my
Were you
young
on the DJ thing?
Yeah, when I was in my younger stage, you know, I looked up to DJ C, monster.
DJ C's a beast.
DJ C is a monster to me. Joey Tracks.
DJ C was doing the Latin shit before it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give props to that.
100%. That's what I'm trying to get at. Remember, he had his own little room at Mecca. It was house, open format, and then we had the house. No, and Latin, which was 3 rooms. It was dope as fuck. You know?
I remember that party.
Good times. One time for you too, KC.
Yeah,
you know, you popped off my Euphoria party with Def.
Yeah.
You know, it was you know a song I have you recorded too? Future and Ace Hood.
That what?
Future and Ace Hood.
What
Bugatti.
about it? What about it?
That's the one I have recorded from you.
From me?
Yeah, from Euphoria.
Oh, I was playing it?
Yeah, that's the song you had
shit.
going on. Bugatti from Ace Hood.
Damn, bro. Damn, that was a long time
What
ago.
a song,
10
bro.
years ago, bro, right? Already? Crazy.
That's about it, bro. I know there's more people out there. I gotta give the little. Oh, Jake all day. Jake.
Yeah, Jake, bro. Shout out to Jake. He
Shout out
came
to
up.
Jake, man.
Jake bought a
Putting us
crib
on.
with a pond in it. I see you, Jake. You got a pond now with fish and
You
shit.
seen that? I seen that shit
Yeah,
too.
dog. Jake got koi fish swimming
Yeah,
around
that boy
his
got
pond.
koi fish in his damn front yard. Even the backyard, the front yard. That's when you know you got money.
Hell yeah. Pilo's treating you right, dog.
Yes, sir.
I mean, bro, shout out to Pilos in general, bro.
Yeah,
The
Pilos,
way,
man.
I mean, could we think of a venue that is open 7 days a week, that employs a DJ 7 days a week? They have a DJ every single week, you know? Like, as a DJ, I really appreciate that. Like, you're employing DJs. You employ the most DJs maybe in the city. Like, you have, at least 2 DJs a night? You pay 14 DJs a week. That's like,
Yeah, bro,
you know, like most people are not open 7 days a
Yeah,
week. You know what I'm saying?
And they
Like,
give me, I'm working there Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays.
Yeah.
They give me 3 days out of the week too, you know? And Fridays sometimes.
And that was
4
the
days
power,
out of the week,
that's
man.
the power of someone like Jake. When you get someone a promoter and put him in charge of a club, he knows so many people that he could put someone for every day of the week. He could put promoters and DJs every day of the week, and you know that.
You gotta
place-
respect that hustle he has, man.
Yeah, bro. Because there's no other venue that could do that. I could open 7 days a week, bro. As far as venues go, what do you like?
Man.
Because you see like things opening on the river, you know, like you see. I went to Kiki.
Yeah, I feel like, well, from what I heard, is Kiki's making way more money right now than Liv, bro. On a Sunday, Kiki's making stupid money right now, bro.
I believe it. My boy spent $11K there the other day.
Yeah, my boy spent like 25 within 30 minutes. It's getting stupid money, bro. Kiki's on another level right now on Sundays, bro.
Yeah.
He was actually sitting next to LeBron James. That's how fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I remember I was there and I was listening. They were playing like Arabic trap music. I'm like, oh, this shit different. This should make me want to
So
spend.
who bought this table? For sure, I have to look for that guy. Oh, for sure, that was you, motherfucker.
This should make me want to spend $10 on a water, dog.
Yeah, bro. I feel like that's crazy, bro. Oh, one time, bro, David Grootman, man. David Grootman has.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I mean, I think we would all like to interview him, but like I feel like he's getting away from the club shit and wanting to go more of the restaurant vibe.
Bro, what you talking about? He has a whole resort, bro. And
that's what I'm saying.
Like, that guy's smart, bro. That guy is literally opening up a resort in the Bahamas, meaning that he's gonna have he's pretty much gonna control the Bahamas and be like, whoever wants to come here and make money with me, make sure you talk to me first.
Bro, he's doing Abu Dhabi. He's doing like Dubai. So, I mean,
he's smart, man. He's a smart guy.
One
time for James, bro. James Rave, man, my partner.
Oh, he was another one that was
James Rave,
when we were jits, bro. I'll never forget. Damn, I need to get him on. I'll never forget. We were like in the DJ booth at Euphoria. We was like fucking 21 years old, and he's like, "Yo, one day I'm gonna work for Grutman at Live." I'm like, "Hell yeah, bro!" 10 years goes by.
You know what's funny?
One of the main.
You know what's funny? You know who he started with? You know who he started with?
Which y'all?
He started with me, Abby, and Miguel. And I started promoting the same day he started promoting. I started promoting at 21. He started at 17, I think, or 18.
He's put that work in, bro.
That boy, I've seen him grow from what we're doing to all ages.
Shout out to James Rave.
To the 18, 21. I was going to live with him from 21 to like 23. Because, like, yo, you at Live? Oh, nah, man, we outside, yo. Hey, I got you with the girls. I bring 3 girls. Let's do our thing. And, bro, from the first day that we went, bro, crazy. It's from where he's at now, bro.
Yeah.
We talk here and there, and he tells me sales. I'm like, yo, son, you're on another level, bro. Like, you're on some monster shit, bro.
Imagine you meet every single weekend he's at Live. He's meeting athletes and millionaires, and you have that.
He's walking into artists now, bro.
Yeah, you have the Rolodex of those contacts, and then you got the girls, like, bro.
Yeah, that guy's already
10 years
set,
of developing a Rolodex, like, bro, your shit.
And he's what, 28? He's 28. He's not even 30 yet.
Yeah. Shout out to James Rave. What are the venues? What are the areas you like in?
Weird.
Some people telling me Hialeah might do some shit, like make a come.
We already have a club over there. One like a space opened up a whole like factory. They be throwing shows there, bro.
I think
in Hialeah, a show like with like almost 8,000 people, 5,000 people.
I'm hearing like a little scene might come up there, like a little club scene. Like, I'm curious to see if that shit pops off.
It has its own Hialeah district thing. It has its own
its own little warehouse.
Wood walls shit. Yeah.
And then you go wet. You got shout out Doral City Place.
That's
area.
That's where I live right now, bro.
Yeah,
I love it.
You live there?
Yeah, I live in Doral.
Oh, but not in City Place.
I live a block away from City Place.
Oh shit!
I had to come my ass over here to take my ass back over there.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, bro. So that's cool. And I mean anything in Kendall. I don't know. Kendall is just never really had. It's always had like maybe you got the Blue Martini there.
That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Curious to see. Man. South Beaches might be done.
No, I think South Beach is done for, bro. I think they'd fucking rebrand Nikki Beach, bro. Nikki Beach should be popping off right now, bro. Everything's outside right now. Nikki Beach has the best perfect.
Yeah, I feel like that was Kiki before Kiki.
100%. Hell yeah. I don't know. They sleep on Nikki Beach, bro. They super sleep. Something going on there.
I don't even think about them, like if they're still open.
Think about it. Yeah. They sleep on that, bro. They put the Tulum vibes outside, bro.
The mayor wants to end all that shit on Washington, like.
I mean, no one really goes there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jones is still making bread, dog. You know, like Jones is still making bread. I mean,
what's up with this other college? What is it?
Vendome, the old Rockwell. Yeah. I think they're doing well too. I think they're doing good too, bro. Last time I asked, they were doing good. So those are like the only 2 venues that are that get a good clientele.
What was one of your favorite clubs to DJ at?
My favorite club to DJ.
Yeah.
Bro, my favorite party that I have done and the latest was Copper Blues from when y'all came, from when we were doing it together to when now, like the Copper Blue brunch, bro.
If you think about it, a lot of people were dancing in that party.
Yeah, bro.
If you think about it, a lot of people were actually like, I think it's a mimosa be getting people, like, like
daytime shit, sun, the sun and shit.
I think daytime parties is where it's at to me because everyone actually, has fun, but.
If the weather's good, yeah. Because if the weather's bad, then it's a total flush.
It's a total flush.
Yeah, but, yeah, bro, I really enjoy that Copper Blue party. Brick has always been solid, bro. Like Brick has always been.
I feel like Brick has his own identity. Like for me on Thursdays, it has his own identity. Like
I mean, it's
like people back then were like, "Yo, I gotta go fresh, man. I gotta go with my."
It's the only hip hop. It's the only hip hop.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta go look fresh because you know what I'm saying. It's like outside, you're in a bench. You got your hookah. You have to look fresh. It has like his own identity. It plays bachata. It plays. It's like it opens up. Like for me, I used to love going there for that reason. Like, all right, I gotta go fresh. You're going to play a little bachata. Play a little
what happened was I feel like when Wynwood popped off, you had only Wood Tavern and Brick.
Nah, and you had Wood Tavern, Brick, and Patio. That's it. To me.
Okay. And I feel like Wood Tavern was like the hipster, like, it was more of like a geeky crowd.
No, it was more like, I'm going to take a blunt and go smoke.
But it was like but I feel like Brick was like the cool hipster. Like it was like the cooler version of like, like Wynwood. I mean, Wood Tavern would be like the
I'm gonna grab a beer and just post up.
But it would be the people that have like that weird style, that would wear maybe dirty Air Forces or whatever. Yeah. Like where that would, and Brick were the people that was like the Wynwood would smoke a blunt outside, but it would be more of like the people that would dress like kind of be fly, like
kind of be fly.
But yeah, dog.
But then Patio came around and just fucking.
Patio had an era. What happened? They just straight fell off after.
Bro,
I've never. Shout out to Patio. They were fucking serving sancocho on a fucking
that
party.
Shit was fire, man.
Legendary.
Sancocho was fire, bro. I lived there too, bro. I lived there every Sunday. That's the thing about me, bro. I always put myself as a customer, bro. I don't see myself as a business owner when it comes to shit like that. Because if I don't put myself as a customer, then how the fuck would I know what they like or not?
Yeah.
So every time I go to this place and I'll throw money down, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'll buy a table, let's buy it.
Yeah.
You're like, why you doing that? You're in the industry. I don't care, nigga. I want to fuck. I want to have fun. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
And I see it, and I that's why I like doing that. Like, I want to see what other people's reaction is. I want to be in this side. I don't want to be in that side,
Yeah.
So I think Patio was fucking gangster. I fucking
know why they closed, though? They didn't make it through the pandemic, but
no, they just closed. I forgot some shit happened.
Someone told me that they were leading sales in like Black Label, someone told me some wild stat that I don't
some
remember.
shit there that they should have not done. Pretty much,
yeah.
Fuck that shit up. I don't think they're gonna open up again. Well, they're telling me they are probably, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I want to hit up that spot I haven't been to, La Otra. Have you heard about
Dominican
that?
spot? I think
it's in Wynwood. No, it's called La Otra. I don't know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, it's not in Wynwood, bro. That's way deep down by.
I mean, it's on North Miami Avenue.
Yeah, it's way deep down there though. It's right next to that McDonald's, that little outdoor soccer place. What was the other place back in the day? Boogie's. Was it Boogie's?
But no, isn't that by Wynwood Factory that I'm thinking?
Nah, man, it was Boogie's.
Oh, I don't even know.
Remember Boogie's?
No, I don't remember Boogie's. Though.
Was it Boogie's? What was the other called? There was an outside thing back in the days. You're talking about Madhouse.
Sidebar?
Sidebar. That's La Otra.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Madhouse is what you're talking about Factory.
That's what I'm thinking of.
No, Madhouse crazy. It's like a club, like an actual real club. It's dope.
I think there's too many places in Wynwood now.
Oasis?
It's like getting oversaturated.
Like Oasis.
Yeah.
Oasis. What's your favorite venue?
But it's quiet for Oasis.
What's one of your favorite venues in Wynwood? Real talk.
In Wynwood?
Real talk. Doesn't matter if you work there or not.
There's nothing really that it's all the same shit to me, dog. That's the problem. Like, it's all the same, like, everywhere has some fucking bleachers and you know what I mean? Like, as a DJ, I'm thinking about the sound system. Shout out to Brick. They just put in like a fucking $75,000 sound system.
It's booming?
Yeah, bro. They got fucking 4 subs on the side, on this side, 4 subs on this side. They really up that shit. Bro, as far as Wynwood goes, bro, I haven't gone inside Mad yet. That's my thing. I haven't gone in there yet.
It's just crazy.
And I heard the system's fire in there.
No, they put money behind that.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm not. That's another thing, bro. We've been in this shit so long, there's nothing impressive anymore. It's like, what is it going to impress us?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
serving sancocho out of a big pot on a Sunday is impressive to me. Like, that is like, holy shit. Like, that shit is fire, But me, bro, I'd rather go to like the fucking Bajo Mundo shit, bro. And I'll go to Típico, I'll go La Sanisa, like, like those spots, bro.
I love those places.
One more time, Pooh, plug your social media for everybody.
Yeah, it's Pooh. Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. MC Visuals as well. MC Dumbo_Visuals. Instagram and Twitter. And Empire Boutique. Empire BTQ.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram and Twitter.
Talk about Empire Boutique, bro.
We were talking about the industry.
We'll save it for part 2. Pooh, I appreciate you, my brother. It's love. You already know.